YNR Spoilers Wednesday, December 17th. Counterattack, Scheming Time, Shocking News. Jack Abbott's Counterattack. Fans knew this was coming, right? The Young and the Restless spoilers for Wednesday, December 17th suggest that Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, will form a counterattack on Victor Newman, Eric Braeden. The mustache was set to use his AI software on Jabot until he learned that the company had pulled its e-commerce assets offline. As such, Victor used Newman Media to write an article to throw Jabot under the bus, implying the company was in ruins. Now, Jack is ready to strike back. During the Tuesday, December 16th show, Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson, implied that Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, could be used for an article that Abbott Communications publishes that will throw Victor under the bus for his AI software. But can Phyllis be trusted? Nikki Newman learns about her hubby's coup. Across town, Nick Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, will learn about what Victor did and the Newman Media article. What will her reaction be? Also, how will Victor feel when he learns that Nikki knew about Jack's plans to place Jabot assets offline all along? Claire's scheme. Finally, the Young and the Restless spoilers for Wednesday note that Claire Newman, Haley Aaron, and Kyle Abbott, Michael Mueller, will come together to scheme. Their target? Well, Audra Charles, Zuleika Silver. Of course. With that said, what will Claire and Kyle come up with to bring the brunette down? Claire seems to think Audra and Holden Novak, Nathan Owens, did more than just steal money in Los Angeles, and she's not wrong. So will they further pursue that or do something else that's underhanded? Fans will have to tune in to find out. What storyline are you most looking forward to during Wednesday's show of YNR? Spoilers Wednesday, December 17th. Counterattack, Scheming Time, Shocking News. Fans of The Young and the Restless are in for a roller coaster ride this Wednesday, December 17th, as the Genoa City drama escalates in ways no one saw coming. From jaw-dropping counterattacks to scheming plots and shocking revelations, the midweek episode promises to be one of the most intense yet, leaving viewers on the edge of their seats. Here's a detailed breakdown of what to expect in Wednesday's shocking YNR spoilers. Chelsea on the spot. High-stakes pressure mounts. Chelsea Lawson has been living on thin ice for weeks, but Wednesday, December 17th, will test her like never before. With Adam Newman breathing down her neck, Chelsea finds herself trapped in a situation where every word could have monumental consequences. Adam has been playing his usual manipulative games, and Chelsea is the perfect target to showcase his ruthless streak. According to spoilers, Chelsea will be confronted with some unexpected questions that put her integrity and loyalty to the ultimate test. Will she hold her ground, or will she buckle under the immense pressure? Fans can expect Chelsea's signature mix of cunning and vulnerability as she navigates this dangerous tightrope. Adam's scramble intensifies this week, and it's clear that he won't let Chelsea slip through his fingers. He's strategizing behind the scenes, trying to control the narrative, but Chelsea is no pushover. This clash of wills sets the stage for explosive drama that could have lasting ramifications for both characters. Adam's counterattack, scrambling for control. Adam Newman has always been a master manipulator, but Wednesday's episode shows him taking things to a whole new level. After a series of recent setbacks, Adam realizes that he can't afford to sit back while others pull the strings. His counterattack is both calculated and ruthless, as he maneuvers to regain control over the situations spiraling around him. Expect Adam to leverage every secret he has, using them like chess pieces to force his enemies into submission. Viewers should look for clever schemes and subtle manipulations that will leave Genoa City residents reeling. Adam's actions aren't just about revenge. They're about power, influence, and proving that no one can outsmart him. Chelsea, unfortunately, finds herself caught in the crossfire of Adam's war games. Her position is precarious, and she must weigh her options carefully. Any misstep could trigger a chain reaction, potentially exposing alliances and secrets that were meant to remain hidden. It's a tense setup that fans have been eagerly anticipating, and Wednesday's episode delivers on that front in spades. Phyllis's scheming side comes alive. Meanwhile, Phyllis Summers is cooking up her own brand of chaos in Genoa City. The holiday season is supposed to bring warmth and cheer, but Phyllis has other ideas. Her latest scheming move puts her right in the middle of a dangerous game of manipulation that could upend several key relationships. Spoilers indicate that Phyllis will attempt to pit two major players against each other, hoping to benefit from the fallout. As usual, her strategy involves a combination of charm, deceit, and psychological maneuvering. Phyllis's actions aren't malicious for the sake of being evil. They're calculated moves designed to secure her position and protect her interests. Fans can expect a dramatic showdown as Phyllis's plans collide with Adam's counterattack. The tension between these two power players is electric, and it's only a matter of time before someone gets burned. Wednesday's episode is setting up a showdown that could redefine the balance of power in Genoa City. Shocking news rocks Genoa City. As if the counterattacks and schemes weren't enough, Wednesday's episode also delivers shocking news that will leave viewers speechless. One of Genoa City's most prominent figures receives an unexpected revelation that changes everything. Details are being kept under wraps, but sources hint that this revelation will have ripple effects across multiple storylines. A long-buried betrayal, or an unexpected twist. The impact is significant. Genoa City's residents must scramble to adjust, and fans will be glued to the screen as the fallout unfolds. This type of high-stakes drama is classic YNR, combining emotional intensity with intricate plotting to keep audiences fully engaged. Kyle's dilemma, torn between loyalties. In the midst of all the chaos, Kyle Abbott faces a moral and emotional dilemma that will have major implications. Torn between loyalty to his family and the pull of his own desires, Kyle must make a choice that could alter his relationships forever. Spoilers suggest that Kyle's decisions could inadvertently aid Adam's schemes, or possibly undermine them. His actions are unpredictable, adding yet another layer of tension to an already volatile situation. Fans should keep a close eye on Kyle, as his next move could trigger a domino effect across Genoa City. Summer's strategic moves. Summer Newman isn't sitting idly by either. As Kyle struggles with his internal conflict, Summer is preparing to make her own strategic moves. She has been quietly observing the chaos around her, waiting for the perfect moment to assert her influence. Wednesday's episode hints at Summer taking a bold step that could disrupt the power dynamics in Genoa City. Her timing is impeccable, and her actions are designed to catch her rivals off guard. Whether she aligns with Chelsea, counters Adam, or pursues her own agenda, Summer's involvement guarantees more drama and intrigue. Victor's influence, the puppet master at work. No Genoa City saga would be complete without Victor Newman lurking in the shadows. Victor's presence looms large over the events of Wednesday's episode, subtly pulling strings and influencing outcomes. While he may not always appear front and center, his impact is undeniable. Fans can expect Victor to use his unmatched cunning to manipulate events to his favor. His approach may involve using Adam as an attack dog, leveraging family dynamics, or exploiting secrets for maximum effect. Victor's schemes always have long-term consequences, and Wednesday's episode is no exception. His calculated involvement ensures that viewers will be talking about this episode long after it airs. Shocking confrontations and emotional showdowns. The Young and the Restless thrives on intense confrontations, and Wednesday's episode delivers several. Chelsea faces scrutiny and pressure. Adam continues his manipulative counterattack, and Phyllis sets her plans into motion. Add in the unexpected revelations and shifting alliances, and the stage is set for some truly explosive confrontations. Expect emotions to run high, with characters pushed to their limits. Misunderstandings, betrayals, and hard truths all collide in a spectacular display of drama. Wednesday's episode will be a masterclass in tension, keeping viewers riveted as the characters navigate a maze of intrigue. A midweek cliffhanger. As the episode closes, Genoa City will be left in suspense. Secrets teeter on the edge of exposure. Alliances are tested, and the consequences of actions taken earlier in the day are poised to explode. The cliffhanger sets the stage for the next wave of drama, ensuring that fans will be eagerly anticipating Thursday's episode. The combination of counterattacks, scheming, shocking news, and emotional tension makes Wednesday, December 17th, a must-watch for any YNR fan. With so many storylines converging, it's impossible to predict exactly who will come out on top. And that's part of the thrill. Why fans can't miss this episode. Wednesday's episode exemplifies why The Young and the Restless continues to captivate audiences. Here's why this midweek installment is unmissable. High-stakes drama. Chelsea, Adam, and Phyllis are all playing dangerous games that could change their futures. Character evolution. Kyle, Summer, and other key characters face decisions that challenge their morals and relationships. Shocking revelations. Unexpected news shakes Genoa City, affecting multiple storylines at once. Masterful scheming. Adam and Phyllis prove why they are Genoa City's ultimate strategists, keeping fans guessing at every turn. Emotional tension. Confrontations and betrayals create a roller coaster of emotions, leaving viewers fully invested. The convergence of these elements makes Wednesday's episode a pivotal moment in the YNR storyline, ensuring that fans will be talking about it for days to come. What's next? Anticipating fallout. While Wednesday, December 17th, delivers shocking twists, it's also a setup for future chaos. Expect the fallout from Chelsea's predicament, Adam's counterattack, and Phyllis's scheming to ripple through Genoa City in the coming days. Questions fans will be asking include: can Chelsea navigate the pressure and emerge unscathed? Will Adam's counterattack succeed, or will someone finally outmaneuver him? How will Phyllis's scheming impact the balance of power in Genoa City? What are the long-term consequences of the shocking news revealed this week? How will Kyle and Summer's actions influence ongoing conflicts? The answers to these questions promise more twists, more tension, and more drama, keeping viewers glued to their screens. Final thoughts. Wednesday, December 17th, marks a turning point for The Young and the Restless. The midweek episode is packed with counterattacks, schemes, and shocking revelations that set the stage for the weeks ahead. Chelsea's predicament, Adam's manipulations, Phyllis's plotting, and the ripple effects of shocking news make this installment unmissable. For fans of Genoa City drama, Wednesday's episode is a masterclass in storytelling, balancing suspense, emotion, and intrigue. The character conflicts, unexpected revelations, and high-stakes decisions ensure the viewers will remain hooked from start to finish. The Restless spoilers Thursday, December 18th. Chatham punished, reaching Summer, Billy's mission. The Young and the Restless spoilers are in for Thursday, December 18th, 2025. In the next episode, fans can expect Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, to punish Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, and Chelsea Lawson, Melissa Claire Egan. Meanwhile, Kyle Abbott, Michael Mealer, sends a message to Summer Newman, Allison Lanier. Keep reading, and let's talk about what is coming up in the CBS soap opera Abbott strategy session. Let's start off with the Abbott family. Fans know that they have been trying to strategize on what to do now. Jack Abbott, Peter Bergman, thought that getting the company offline would protect it from Victor Newman's, Eric Braeden, attack. However, they weren't counting on Victor using the Abbott Communications launch party for another type of attack. Now, everyone is asking questions about the Jabot scandal. Billy Abbott's mission. Billy has a new mission now, which is to get Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford on board. Phyllis stole the AI program and gave it to Victor. However, it was with the understanding that he wouldn't target Jabot because she wanted that company for herself. Victor didn't keep his word, and Jabot will be worth nothing if something isn't done now. So, Billy could make a deal with the redhead. Jack did say give her whatever she wants, so she could be the next CEO. Adam Newman and Chelsea Lawson punished. The Young and the Restless spoilers for tomorrow's episode reveal that Jack will have a run-in with Chatham. While Victor sent Adam to take care of the attack during the launch party, Chelsea was left holding the bag. The woman didn't know what to say and admitted to Victoria Newman, Amelia Heinley, that she had no idea about this. Even though Chelsea had no idea, She is COO of Newman Media. So, Jack will hold her just as accountable as Adam. Jack will also feel that Adam was better than that. Reaching Summer Newman. Finally, there is Kyle, who sends a message to Summer. It was Jack's idea, and he is right. Summer needs to know what is going on since Marchetti is tied to Jabot. Plus, if anyone can get through to Victor, it might be his granddaughter. Will Summer come back and confront Victor about what he's doing? Will Nikki Nemwin, Melody Thomas Scott, end up leaving her husband? It seems like Victor has truly gone too far this time, so stay tuned. And the Restless spoilers. Thursday, December 18th. Chatham punished, alliances tested. Genoa City is exploding today. After Victor Newman's latest media strike against Jabot, the Abbott-Newman feud enters a new, deadly phase. Jack Abbott has finally snapped, and the target of his wrath is none other than Chatham, the power couple of Adam Newman and Chelsea Lawson. Once trusted family friends, they are now living on borrowed time. So pub. Jack was blindsided when Newman Media, acting on Victor's orders, published an explosive Jabot story that shredded the Abbott reputation. And Jack is not holding back. In scenes sure to leave viewers gasping, Jack confronts Adam and Chelsea head-on, berating them for betraying everything he thought they stood for. Celeb, dirty laundry. You were my friend, and now you stabbed me in the back. Jack Abbott, likely to become the most quoted line of the season. Jack's fury isn't just words. He's prepared to take drastic action. He demands they take responsibility for their role in the attack. But will they? Neither Adam nor Chelsea seems genuinely remorseful, at least not enough to retract the story or make amends. This is personal now, and Jack is ready to escalate the war. Soap Central. Expect emotional, heart-wrenching dialogue as Jack holds them accountable, not just for Jabot's crisis, but for what they did to him. SOS to Summer. Kyle reaches out. In another twist that no one saw coming this Thursday, Kyle Abbott is making a desperate call to Summer Newman. That's right. The Abbotts are reaching out to their former ally and ex-family member in hopes she can help turn the tide in this escalating battle. Celeb, dirty laundry. Why Summer? Because the chaos around Jabot doesn't just threaten the company. It also affects Marchetti, the powerful fashion empire she once helped lead. Kyle knows this fight is bigger than just the Abbotts versus the Newmans. It's about the future of everyone connected to these families. Soap opera news. Kyle tries calling Summer multiple times, leaving an urgent message when she doesn't pick up. His voice is tinged with worry. This isn't just business, it's family desperation. Should Summer choose to step in, it could shift everything. Rumors swirl. Could she leverage her influence with Phyllis? Or even talk directly to Victor? Only time will tell. Celeb, dirty laundry. Billy's mission. The deal that could save or destroy. Meanwhile, Billy Abbott is on a mission, and it could be the most controversial move of his life. The war with Victor has pushed him to the brink, and now he's making a bold proposition to Phyllis Summers, a deal that might save Jabot or doom it forever. Celeb, dirty laundry. Phyllis, who once stole the AI program from Kane Ashby, is furious with Victor after being double-crossed. Billy sees an opportunity and jumps on it. He approaches her with an offer she can't easily refuse. Join forces with the Abbotts to take the AI program back from Victor, with generational wealth waiting for her if she delivers. Celeb, dirty laundry. This isn't some corporate handshake. It's high stakes, high risk, and potentially illegal. Billy knows Phyllis is capable. We've seen her ingenuity, her fire, and her talent for surviving treachery. But is she ready to go toe-to-toe with Victor again? Celeb, dirty laundry. And there's another twist. Billy's blank check isn't a metaphor, it's literal. He's willing to hand over almost anything Phyllis asks for to sway her to their side. That could mean power, position, or leverage far beyond what she's had before. Celeb, dirty laundry. Victor's hand in all of this. Even though Victor Newman isn't on screen every minute this week, his shadow looms large. It was his plan that triggered this mess. By ordering Newman Media to release damaging information about Jabot, He ignited a war that now threatens every Abbott, family member, and ally. Reddit. Victor's ruthlessness is on full display. Suffer any loss? Turn that into revenge. Break someone's heart or business. Make it bleed. And this time, he might have bitten off more than he can chew. The Abbotts aren't going quietly, and with Billy and Kyle rallying allies, a full-blown counterattack is brewing. Celeb, dirty laundry. Emotional fallout. Chelsea's breaking point. Chelsea has always tried to navigate the fine line between loyalty, morals, and survival. But this Thursday, she's pushed to her limit. Jack's accusations hit deeper than anyone anticipated, and Chelsea is forced to confront her role in Newman Media and whether she wants to be bought and paid for by Victor's ambitions. YNR recap, spoilers, and news. Will she stay loyal to Adam? Will she walk away from Victor's influence? Or will she find a new path altogether? Fans have been waiting for Chelsea to assert herself more boldly, and today might be the day. YNR recap, spoilers, and news. Adam's justification. Adam Newman, meanwhile, is in full rationalization mode. He claims they were just following orders, a defense that doesn't fly with Jack. But Adam genuinely believes his choices were justified, a McCoy personality trait that always puts him at odds with everyone. So pub. The risk is that his explanation could widen the divide between him and Chelsea, who might be questioning her own decisions. Evidence suggests Chelsea may be ready to walk away from Newman Media, mourning the cost of sacrificing principles for allegiance. YNR recap, spoilers, and news. Family dynamics explode. This entire episode isn't just corporate warfare, it's family warfare. Jack's frustration is rooted in personal betrayal. Kyle's plea to Summer isn't corporate, it's emotional. Billy's offer isn't strategic alone. It's a gamble on family unity and survival. And Phyllis is torn between old alliances and fresh opportunities. Celeb, dirty laundry. Genoa City's families are messy, emotional, tangled, and explosive, and this Thursday's episode makes that crystal clear. What this means for Genoa City. Major power shifts are in motion. Is Jack done with Adam and Chelsea? His confrontation could sever relationships permanently. Will Summer answer Kyle's plea? If she does, entire strategy lines shift, maybe even negotiate with Victor or Phyllis. Billy's deal with Phyllis could be the key to ending Victor's reign, or accelerating chaos if it goes wrong. Every character is at a crossroads, and the choices made today will reverberate for weeks to come. Celeb, dirty laundry. Predictions that could come true tonight. Prediction 1. Scorned by Jack's harsh words, Adam might launch a counterattack that surprises everyone, perhaps taking an unexpected ally. Prediction 2. Summer answering Kyle's plea could reunite old alliances or even rekindle romances. Prediction 3. If Phyllis takes Billy up on his deal, expect Victor to strike back with his own dirty tactics, legal or otherwise. News. Adam Newman and Chelsea Lawson punished. YNR fans stunned. Fans of The Young and the Restless are in for an explosive ride as today's shocking developments reveal that Adam Newman and Chelsea Lawson are facing consequences like never before. For years, these two characters have danced on the edge of moral and ethical boundaries, engaging in schemes, manipulations, and double-crosses that have left Genoa City reeling. But now, their actions are finally catching up with them, and the fallout promises to shake the foundation of Newman Enterprises and the lives of everyone connected to these schemers. The week's events have been a roller coaster, and today, Thursday, December 18th, YNR fans are seeing the consequences unfold in real time. From Adam's relentless pursuit of power to Chelsea's knack for being in the wrong place at the wrong time, nothing seems to be going their way. Here's an in-depth look at why Adam and Chelsea are finally being punished, what this means for their futures, and how Genoa City might never be the same again. Adam Newman, the fall of the master manipulator. Adam Newman, the man who has manipulated, schemed, and controlled situations in Genoa City for decades, is finally encountering the limits of his power. Known for his brilliant mind, cold calculation, and willingness to do whatever it takes to rise to the top, Adam has rarely faced a consequence that sticks. But recent developments indicate that Adam's carefully orchestrated world is crumbling. Adam's latest misstep revolves around his continued scheming against Victor Newman. For years, fans have watched the father-son rivalry unfold in ways that have been both heartbreaking and thrilling. Adam's relentless quest to undermine Victor, seize Newman Enterprises, and assert his dominance has finally drawn attention from more than just the Newman family. Legal, corporate, and personal repercussions are now colliding on all sides, leaving Adam vulnerable. Sources reveal that Adam has been cornered after a risky financial maneuver designed to secure him a larger stake in Newman Enterprises. His plan, which involved manipulating records and pressuring allies to support his vision, backfired spectacularly. Not only did Victor uncover discrepancies in the documents, but loyal employees began to question Adam's leadership and integrity. Genoa City's board of directors is reportedly considering disciplinary measures, including removal from key positions, which is a rare and serious blow for Adam. The ramifications of this punishment are far-reaching. Adam's empire, built on a mix of charm, cunning, and sheer audacity, is starting to fracture. His allies, uncertain of his ability to protect them, are beginning to distance themselves, leaving him isolated at a time when he most needs loyal supporters. Fans watching Adam's downfall are witnessing one of the most dramatic shifts in Y&R history, a powerful man finally forced to face accountability. Chelsea Lawson, the queen of bad timing. Chelsea Lawson, often caught between love, loyalty, and her own survival instincts, is also facing consequences that could redefine her place in Genoa City. Known for her sharp wit, unyielding determination, and occasionally questionable decisions, Chelsea has survived countless crises with her resilience and charm. However, her proximity to Adam Newman and the recent chain of events have placed her squarely in the line of fire. Chelsea's punishment stems partly from her association with Adam and partly from her own choices. While she has tried to maintain some distance from Adam's more nefarious schemes, her involvement, intentional or not, has been enough to implicate her in corporate missteps. Chelsea's attempts to balance her professional ambitions with personal loyalty have now collided in a way that leaves her reeling. In today's shocking turn of events, Chelsea is facing scrutiny from both Newman Enterprises and legal authorities. Documents show that her signature on key contracts may expose her to liability, and insiders indicate that she could face serious consequences if investigations proceed. This moment is particularly dramatic for fans because Chelsea has often been portrayed as adaptable, someone who survives by thinking on her feet. Now, even her ingenuity may not be enough to save her. Adding fuel to the fire, Chelsea's personal life is also under siege. Her complicated relationships with key players in Genoa City, including Adam, Nick, and Victor, have created a tangled web of loyalties and betrayals. The punishment she faces is not purely professional. Her reputation, romantic connections, and trustworthiness are all being tested. Chelsea fans are left wondering if she can emerge from this storm unscathed or if her reputation as a survivor is finally at risk. What led to this punishment? The downfall of Adam and Chelsea didn't happen overnight. Years of scheming, deception, and strategic maneuvering have built up a tension that was bound to explode. Here's a closer look at the chain of events that culminated in today's shocking punishment. Corporate overreach. Adam's constant attempts to control Newman Enterprises without regard for rules or transparency finally triggered alarms among board members and key executives. His desire to manipulate outcomes in his favor led to glaring mistakes that could not be ignored. Legal exposure. Chelsea's involvement in financial decisions and contract signings put her under the microscope. Even if her intentions were benign, the legal ramifications of her actions are now being investigated, and accountability is unavoidable. Betrayal of trust. Adam's betrayal of allies and family members has always been a hallmark of his strategy, but it's finally caught up with him. Longtime confidants are questioning his loyalty, and some are beginning to take steps to distance themselves from his schemes. Romantic complications. Chelsea and Adam's personal entanglements have created vulnerabilities that opponents are eager to exploit. Romantic allegiances often cloud judgment, and in this case, they've contributed to the duo's downfall. Fan outrage and narrative pressure. Let's not forget the influence of the audience. Fans have long wanted to see Adam and Chelsea face real consequences for their actions. Writers have listened, and today's developments reflect a storyline designed to finally hold these characters accountable. Outrage, sympathy, and shock. Social media is buzzing as YNR viewers react to Adam and Chelsea's punishment. Hashtags like #AdamNewmanDownfall, #ChelseaInTrouble, and #WireDrama are trending as fans dissect every twist of today's storyline. Some fans express satisfaction, claiming justice has finally been served. Adam has been playing everyone for years. It's about time he faces consequences, tweeted one fan. Another posted, Chelsea might be smart, but she made too many mistakes this time. Punishment is coming. Conversely, loyal supporters are expressing sympathy. Adam doesn't deserve this. He's always been brilliant and calculated, but this is too harsh, commented another fan. Chelsea fans, meanwhile, are hoping her cleverness and resilience will help her navigate this storm. The mix of outrage, shock, and anticipation is fueling conversations that will dominate YNR fan communities for days. What this means for Genoa City. The punishment of Adam and Chelsea is not just about individual accountability. It has ramifications for everyone in Genoa City. Newman Enterprises, already a hotbed of tension and rivalry, is facing a potential shakeup that could impact shareholders, employees, and families alike. Shifting alliances. As Adam loses influence, power dynamics within Newman Enterprises will shift. Who will rise to fill the void? Victor remains a formidable force, but board members and employees may now see opportunities to advance their own agendas. Romantic fallout. Chelsea's punishment could create additional tension in her personal relationships. Will she cling to Adam, or will this crisis push them apart? Could other romantic connections exploit this vulnerability? Legal battles. Both characters could face serious legal consequences if investigations proceed. Lawsuits, financial penalties, and potential criminal charges could alter their futures permanently. Ripple effects. Friends, allies, and even enemies will feel the impact of today's shocking news. Decisions made now could spark further drama, revenge plots, and unexpected alliances, creating a domino effect across Genoa City. What fans can expect next? YNR writers are known for their ability to keep fans on the edge of their seats, and today's developments are a perfect example of why. With Adam and Chelsea punished, the next chapter of Genoa City's drama promises. Intense boardroom drama. Expect heated confrontations and power struggles as Newman Enterprises navigates the fallout. Adam may try to fight back, but his options are limited. Legal showdowns. Investigations could reveal shocking evidence and courtroom battles might dominate future episodes. Romantic twists. Chelsea and Adam's relationship will be tested like never before. Loyalty, betrayal, and unexpected alliances could redefine romantic storylines. Fan engagement. Social media speculation, fan theories, and debates will likely spike as viewers try to predict the outcome of this dramatic storyline. Conclusion. Today's shocking news that Adam Newman and Chelsea Lawson are punished marks a turning point in The Young and the Restless. After years of scheming, manipulating, and testing the limits of loyalty, these two iconic characters are finally facing consequences for their actions. For Adam, the master manipulator, it's a humbling moment that could redefine his place in Genoa City forever. For Chelsea, the queen of bad timing, it's a test of resilience, intelligence, and survival instinct. Fans are witnessing a rare moment in YNR history where actions have real consequences, and the results are as thrilling as they are dramatic. As Genoa City reels from the fallout, one thing is clear: no one is untouchable, and the stakes have never been higher. Viewers should buckle up for more shocking twists intense confrontations, and dramatic reveals as Adam and Chelsea navigate their punishment and fight to reclaim their lives.